Miss Krabs and I would like to welcome you all to senior breakfast this lovely, lovely morning. To start off, we are going to have Mrs. Smiley. I don't know where she went. Oh, okay. Talk to you guys about the senior all-nighter.
Hi, I'm Lori Smiley, and this is Terrell Black, Morgan's mom and Shelby's mom, and we are working on the senior all-nighter. And first and foremost, I want to, and I'm sure Terrell does too, say congratulations to all you kids on a class well done. Class of 2010, I mean, that's like has a nice ring to it. So, you should be really proud of yourselves. Big hand for you. We have an absolutely fabulous party planned for you guys on Sunday night, and we really, really, really want to see all of you there. For those of you, we have about 280 kids signed up out of, I think there's 426. Is that about right? So we need some more bodies in the school to send you guys off. We have great prizes. We have our grand prize for you guys, I think you'll be excited, is an iPad. And we have some raffle items. We're raffling off one of the new MacBook Pros. Another iPad. We have just lots of really neat things. In the store we have refrigerators and everything you could use to, get your dorm set up. It's a great party. And then we have games and food. And once you get in the door, everything's free. Ticket cost is $50, but for those of you that need a scholarship, we still have scholarship money available. So we would encourage you to come to the party because it's a great time. So here's what you need to do. Go to lcseniors.org and log in, or just go online and you can register online with a credit card. Or you can catch us today, and we have some forms, and we can leave some forms here for the end of the day, and maybe Michelle would bring them back to her if you want to submit those. So you can register online until 8 o'clock on Saturday morning, and there will be a link or an email address and cell phone number that you can call if by chance you don't get registered in time. And we can, you can bring your $50 that night to the party to us, but we need to know we'd like to know ahead of time. Okay, so we really encourage you guys to all come to the party. So what do you need to get into the party? There are no tickets. Just come to the party and bring either your student ID, current student ID, not your freshman year, your current one, or bring your current driver's license, and that'll get you into the party. Party starts at 10 and it lasts until about 4 o'clock. So here's what's happened. You come to the party, you check in, Mrs. Black's group will give you an armband, and don't bring anything with you other than your ID. You don't need any money, and you can't carry purses or backpacks or anything like that. If you come to the door with anything like that, you'll have to go immediately to bag check and check them in because it's a drug and alcohol-free party. The point is just to have a fun, old-fashioned night of good times, okay, with your friends. Then what happens is you get into the party, there's a whole, right up when you walk in, there's tons of food. David Pizza will be there, and then just lots of different food and drinks. Everything's free. Just remember that. That's why everybody's confused. Everything's free once you get in the door. Okay, and then you'll go play games. There's blackjack, there's Texas Hold'em, there's casino, there's just all kinds of different games to do. There's sports games, there's karaoke, there's picture booths. It's really fun. Bingo, cash, we give away. There's probably about $6,000 or $7,000 in cash prizes that night, if that's not enticing. Anyway, it's a great party. I'd encourage you to come. At the end of the night, then, we have a special treat that takes place about 2:30, and then after that treat's over about 3:30, then we do a raffle for all the big prizes. You have to be present to win, and then we send you home somewhere between 3:30 and 4 in the morning. So, there you go. It's a great party. Now, Mrs. Black's going to explain what happens when you check in and how the tickets and things like that work. So, I'll turn it over.
Just real quickly, remember, once you're in, no one goes out, and if you go out, you can't come back in. When you do come in, and I'm doing this, you'll hear it again 100 times, like I've all bugged you to register, you will be handed a baggie. It has money, Tiger Bucks, and raffle tickets. They'll put the wristband on you, and on that wristband up at bag check, they'll write a number so you can take things that you bring in or you go buy to bag check. Yes.
Can we buy other people's raffle tickets?
You can buy your own with the Tiger Bucks. You're started off with 6 each. So you take them up once you get in the door, fill them, put your name on the one ticket, and put it in whatever you want to win. The rest of this money is Tiger money. You need to go earn more. Every game, everything you do will earn you more money, either real money or Tiger money. The real money you keep. There will be thousands of dollars in real money given away. The fake money, there is a store, the Tiger Shop, and you take the money and do it throughout the night. Don't wait. Go look at it in the beginning if you want and see what's in there and how much it all costs so you know what you need to earn. Because things disappear, and all night you can go buy things and take it to bag check, and they'll keep it safe for you until the end of the night. But don't wait. Earn the money, go to bed, go into the store and spend it on things you want. Other than that, we'll explain it again as you come in the door. Remember, everything's free once you're in the door. Food, drink, everything. So, anyway, Connor, it's a secret.
It's a secret. But maybe. But probably not. All right? No, thank you guys so much.
All right, well, let's take Okay, I know that you guys are all excited to eat breakfast this morning, so we're going to try to get this started. Couple of thank yous just before we do get started. I'd like to thank all of the teachers, counselors, administrators, so they can stand up, and let's give them a round of applause for supporting you guys for the past 4 years. So please stand up, teachers, counselors, administrators. Another group that I would like to start and thank are all of the class officers and anyone that's been a part of the senior class. So if that is you, can you guys please stand up? These guys are the reason you had prom, homecoming. They are the reason that breakfast is free. So I want to make sure that you recognize all of your help. And this morning we thought we'd play a little fun trivia game to excuse you guys to go get your food. So the first group I'd like to excuse to go get food is all of your class officers and people that were on the committee. Go grab breakfast. The rest of you, to get your food, you have to answer these trivia questions, either right about senior all-nighter, senior graduation, senior breakfast, or LC. So Mrs. Meyer, Mr. Bashir are going to help us see who goes first. First question, raise your hand. The first one to get called on the right answer gets your table, whole table gets excused. First question, who can name all 4 administrators? Who's first? Jeff.
Mrs. Meyer, Mr. Close, Mr. Molsom, and Mr. Jordan.
All right, that table, go grab them too. All right, question number 2. Who can name the Skywalk? Michael. No, it is not Squinty Hunter. Yes. House and hallway, we'll give that to you. Nice job. Sorry, teachers, counselors, you guys are not eligible to play this game. Did I say juniors? Oh, sorry. No, you have to wait. It's the price to pay to be a teacher. All right. Who can tell me what the original name of Lewis and Clark High School was? Right here. Yes.
Way in the back.
All right, we'll give that to you. Spokane High School. It was South Central High School. Central High School is all first names. We'll take those to your tables to excuse.
All right, next question. What year was the original LC High School opened? Honors table.
19
1912, that's it.
All right, the next question we have, who is our career center lovely lady who gets to help you guys go to college?
Look at that one. Look at that.
Sure, who's first? In the green, back here. Is that Forrest? Mrs. Popham, good job.
Next question. Next question is, what is the name of the gym? Roger Simpson. Squinty Hunter, go ahead.
All right, the next question. Where do you pay your fees if you would like a diploma? Javier. The business office. If you still have a fee to pay, you do need to go pay it at the business office. Thank you.
Next question. What time do you need to be at the arena for graduation? Charles.
What time?
4. You're right. 4 o'clock. No later than 4 o'clock.
Another question about graduation. Hopefully you guys are catching some important times that you need to be here. But 4 o'clock is where you need to be. You don't even know what my question is. What is the answer? It's what? 5 o'clock. No, I'm sorry. Your table does not get to go eat. The question is, what entrance do you need to be at the arena? You already,
I think somebody's sitting there.
Sam, what do you got? Value Village, the northwest side of Value Village. Sorry, Sam, your table can go eat if they have it.
I'm going to talk to your mom.
Next question. Who was the principal before Mr. Jordan? Mr. Sweat.
All right, question about the senior all-nighter. Where is the senior all-nighter this year? I think we go back here. At what? At the gym. It is at the gym.
I think we've got maybe the last 2 months.
Next question.
It was like $2,000.
Which teacher has been at LC the longest? Quinn. Not Cobley. Justine?
Maybe it's not just
Terry. Justine Hall. Mr. Travis, that's right, with Mrs. Cardone.
If you have not received food yet, can you guys raise your hands so we can see what tables are left? Ooh, fun. We have lots more questions. Margarita. Oh. How about this? Whoever gets a table right, you can go with them because here's why. Who can name all 6 counselors at the school? She's cheating, it was just smart. All right, we have winners. It is in your program, so if you don't know who your counselors are, it is in your program. too, since you have two representatives, that table can go.
I remember.
Okay.
That's fine. Thanks, Mr. Green.
Monica, she's in the Air Force now.
Okay, how is she doing?
She's boot camp in, 2 weeks, but who's counting? So, yeah, we're going to go to Texas for that. I was like, I knew you. What are you doing? Never mind. Never mind. I love Elsie. They're my hero.
When you answer a question right.
People to get through lines, but we just had a special request. Today is Nina Gerber's birthday. So Nina, why don't you stand up? Hopefully it's no one else's today.
No.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
Nancy sent me an email and I said, hey, it was perfect. The con was perfect the way
Okay,
it
well,
was.
how about if it's your birthday, let's stand up and recognize you guys today. That sounds fun. Let's just give a round of applause. Say happy birthday. Mrs. Hatcher, there is another table if you want to start. There should be like 2 lines kind of going. Might as well speed up.
All right, next trivia question for those kids who have not gone to the line yet. How many valedictorians do we have this year? 15. You guys may go. Nice job.
Alright, the next question we have is an important deadline that you need to know. So even if you have food, please listen. If you do have a fee, what is the deadline to pay that fee if you want a diploma on time?
This table, that's
Friday at when?
8 o'clock in the morning.
8 a.m. on Friday is the last time that you guys have to pay your fee if you would like your diploma on time.
Oh, hell yeah.
Next trivia question. If you have a fee today, or you don't know if you have a fee, who do you need to go talk to?
I'm going to wait
Quinn,
for all the kids.
don't you? No, it's not Mrs. Meyer. You guys know? Miss Gilmore, you're right. Go for it. Good job. Again, if you need to pay your fee or talk about your fee, Mrs. Gilmore is here and you need to talk to her. Okay, how many tables do we still have left you need to eat? All right.
That was
Here's
good.
some good questions.
Whose idea was that?
Before I get started, I noticed that one of the trivia questions were, we had the people that were responsible for the breakfast and the prom and all that, the senior class officers stand up. I think everybody here needs to recognize the M&M kids, Spore and Graphos, for their work. So let's give them a round of applause. They've done an excellent job as your advisors this year. Okay, a couple of quick housekeeping details, and then we'll get into the awards. Again, 4 on the floor. You need to be down there at that time. I'm going to have Mr. Mullen and Mr. Thu at that door over by Value Village. They're going to be there about 3:45. So if you can get in there, that's good, because the issue, again, remember, is you're going to have to come in, check in with Mrs. Gilmore, and then immediately go get your picture taken. Okay, if you do not get your picture taken before the ceremony, you're going to have to do it afterwards. So get in there, definitely be down on the floor by 4, check in with Mrs. Gilmore, and then go ahead and get your picture taken. That's also when you'll get your honor cords. The seating charts that we had posted in the hallway, we're gonna have some of those there at the arena, so you can just kind of see where you are. We'll have all the rows, labeled, so it should make it pretty quick to do that. Again, like was one of the trivia questions, don't bring anything other than your cap and gown, undecorated, other than if you have a department medal honor cord or something like that. Okay, so please be aware of that. Okay, I've got a couple of awards and a couple of introductions for people with awards, and then these are also including some scholarships.
I'm trying to remember why we moved away.
And again, if you get one of these awards and there's a white envelope, it means that you have to turn it into the business office. There's some money involved with that. I don't see anybody from the science department here, is that correct? That was going to do the Durham Award? Okay, the Emmett L. Durham Science Award is for a student that will be going on and studying science in college that's demonstrated themselves as an outstanding science student. It has a scholarship that comes with it to the tune of $500. And the science department picked for this year's Emmett L. Durham Science Award, Mackenzie Momini. Okay, the next couple of awards, I'm going to start off by introducing Mrs. Cardon, who's going to tell you a little bit about these.
Okay, to start with, the scholarship that I'm going to give is in memory of Scott Brassage. Scott Brassage was a student of mine years ago. He was an art student and drama student, and he was my TA. And Scott had plans to continue his education in the arts and died the summer after he had graduated, so was not able to continue his dream. So his family has set up a scholarship in his honor for students that will continue in the arts, and we always try to choose people that Scott would have liked and gotten along with, and we're very lucky this year that we have representatives for the first time from the families here, so they'll have an opportunity to meet the recipients. The first one will go to, and it's a $500 scholarship for these students to be used to buy supplies or whatever. All right, Tyler Will, come on up, please. And Amy Scare, come on up, please.
This past summer, the LC community and the greater Spokane theatrical community lost a very valuable member of our family with the loss of Brian Jackson. He was my mentor teacher and had a huge impact on my life, as he has on many, many of his students. And so this year, with the Scott Brassage Award, we've also dedicated part of this award to the memory of Brian Jackson and all of his contributions to the theatrical community and the arts as a whole. So this year's recipients of this award really embody what Brian was all about. Brian was all about talent and all about heart. And both of these recipients are some of the nicest people, the most talented people I know. This year's award winners are Madison Martin and Andreas Anderson. Okay, our next award is going to be, it's the
Agnes Ziegler Deb Horton Award, and to tell us a little bit about that is our own Janet Popper.
This is the Debbie Ziegler Agnes Harton Award. I have to read this to you because it's very important. Debbie Plummer was born in Idaho and was raised in a home with much physical and emotional abuse. She got married at the age of 16 to get away from her family, and then moved to Spokane where she enrolled at Lewis and Clark High School. She felt like an outsider and uncared for at Lewis and Clark because her life was so different from other students here. She had a job, and her husband was an alcoholic. Well, at Lewis and Clark, she became an office assistant, OJT, TA, where she was encouraged by Agnes Harton, the school secretary. Because of Mrs. Harton's support, Debbie gained enough confidence to actually graduate from Lewis and Clark and divorce her husband. She had an intense desire to improve her life, so she worked 3 jobs, enrolled at the community college. She was determined that she would overcome the obstacles in her life. She enrolled and graduated from Eastern Washington University in 1986. Then she met and married a young businessman, and they had 3 children, the Ziegler family. She was killed in a car accident in 1994. She was remembered for her Christian compassion to others, primarily women in need. She gave motivational talks to women's groups and came back to Lewis and Clark to speak to our students. This scholarship is used to help fund the educational dreams of a Lewis and Clark female who exhibits the type of motivation, friendliness, drive, and desire for which we remember Debbie. This $1,500 award has to be used at either the community college or Eastern Washington University. We usually only give 1 of these. This year we are giving 2 to 2 women from Lewis and Clark High School. Those 2 women who have been chosen this year are Garme Brown and Amy Mejia. Please come on up.
Okay, this last scholarship that I'm going to be presenting is a new one this year. It's the first year that we've had this. It's the Pat Pfeiffer Memorial Scholarship, and I don't think I see anybody from the Pfeiffer family. How could I miss Sally? Sally, would you please come up here and give us the honor of presenting this?
Liz is on her way.
Huh?
Liz is on her way.
We can wait. We can wait. We'll do this. Let's let the counselors go through theirs, and then we'll do it.
Because she's on her way, and it's an LC alone.
That's right. She wants to do it. We'll wait for that. Okay, what we'll do is we'll adapt here, and Mr. Bob Adams will start with his group of kids that will be receiving some recognition, then we'll come back to this.
Okay, I'll make this short. Some of you who know me well know how hard that is. On behalf of all of your counseling department, thank you for allowing us to be, in some cases, a small part, in some cases, a large part of your journey through Lewis and Clark. Some of you we've had a few interactions with, some we've had a few every year, some of you we could claim on our income tax for the IRS, because we spend so much time with you. So, we wish you well in the future, and we do hope that you'll keep in touch. Once you leave Lewis and Clark, you are always a Lewis and Clark student. And that's a rich heritage and legacy. We hope that you'll keep in touch with us over the years. Each of the 5 counselors has just a few students in our section of the alphabet who have some specific awards. So each of us will call up a few people. I have 10 students here that are all your classmates. I will call them up if you would come up front, and there's some awards for those 10 students. The first student I'd like to come up is Chris Alfino. There is a letter of commendation from the National Merit Scholarship Program and the Washington State Principal Scholar Program. The Washington State Principal Scholar Program is the top, it's a very top small percent of graduating seniors in the state of Washington. So Chris has a letter of commendation from the National Merit and also from the Washington State Principal Scholar Program. This student has a few recognitions here, so listen up here. National Merit Scholarship Program Certificate of Merit awarded to Hannah Alisic. Washington State Principal's Scholar Program in recognition for being one of the top graduating seniors in the state of Washington. A recognition from the Legislative District for being a Certificate of Merit Scholarship finalist. Specific letter that comes to the principal on behalf of the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, and also a certificate from the National Merit Scholarship Program itself. So, Hannah, if you would come up, please. Okay, a National Merit Scholarship letter of commendation, Winston Baker. Okay. Some of you might know that Winston was gone for part of the year to Thailand and then came back. So he is here now with us to graduate. Winston? Okay. A couple outstanding scholarships. Carroll College in Helena, Montana. Samantha Anderson. Where's Samantha? Samantha's is an $11,500 presidential award for enrollment at Carroll College, and this is a 4-year scholarship worth $46,000.
You go, girl!
And Sarah Boyd. Where's Sarah? Even when she's standing up, it'll be hard to see her. I'm only saying that because she has kidded about how short she is for the last 4 years. This is an $8,000 scholarship per year, $32,000 renewable award for Carroll College in Helena, Montana. National Merit Scholarship, letter of commendation, Haley Bryn Jones. Letter of commendation, National Merit Scholarship Program, Alexis Carr. You'll get that to Alexis. This is Judith Clark Scholarship. Interestingly enough, it is to Jeffrey Clark, and it is from the ITT Technical Institute Scholarship Committee. It is a $4,000 scholarship to attend ITT Scholarship Program. In recognition of superior academic accomplishment, the Honors Program at Eastern Washington University welcomes Andrew James Coakley. 2010 Freshman Honors Program, $3,000 Scholastic Honors Scholarship. Andrew James. And one last from my section, Washington State Principal Scholars Program. That's the top graduating seniors in the state. Academic Excellence, Kirsten Craig. Thank you very much.
If you're worried about me saying your name, come find me on Sunday, okay? I promise I'll do my best. But come see me if you're worried. All right, here we go. First of all, I'd like to honor Mr. Clayton Douglas, new to LC this year. Has made a great impression, at least on me, and I will miss you next year. And for Clayton, we have a Certificate of Merit, the National Merit Program, National Merit Scholarship Program, and Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence to Mr. Kyle Ellingson. of these two young women. Danielle Estelle. She's running start. She's probably in class. Danielle is recognized by the Community Colleges of Spokane for not only graduating with her high school diploma, but with her AA as well. So that's pretty impressive. So congratulate Danielle on that. The next is a letter of commendation from the National Merit Scholarship Program to Adam Garcia. Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Nina Gerber. All right, this guy's close, so this one will be quick. Mr. Eric Grossman, Award for Academic Excellence from Washington State Principal Scholars. Okay, and lastly here, another Running Start student, so I'm not sure if she's here. Is Kendall here? Kendall Hayward? She's probably in class as well. Kendall is the second student in my part of the alphabet to also be receiving her AA in addition to her diploma and Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Kendall. So congratulations, all of you. I will miss you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Dr. Duper, and I have the letters from HJ to MG, and it is my privilege today to honor the stars of my Alpha Order, and of course all of you are stars, but these are my particular stars. Mrs. Poppin's going to help me hand them out in the interest of time, so I will read these to you and we'll get started. The first one is a letter of commendation for the National Merit Scholarship Program to Ellie Jensen. Ellie Jensen. One is the National Merit Scholarship Program, letter of commendation for Claire Hoffman. And also, Claire is also a Washington State Principal Scholar, and so congratulations, 1% of the, less than 1% of the students in the state of Washington. Another Washington State Principal Scholars Program award for Riley Johnson. And I'm pleased to announce Alyssa Carr. She has not only the National Merit Scholarship Program letter of commendation, she has the Washington State Principal Scholars Program for academic excellence, and then she also has the Washington State Scholars Alternative. She was one of those from the Legislative 3 District, and so that's a really big honor too. So another Washington State Principal Scholars Program for Lilia Kondo. Robert Larson, Bubby. He is a National Merit Scholarship Program winner, letter of commendation, and he's also a Washington State Principal Scholar. Recognition of achievement is awarded in recognition of the outstanding achievement for getting an AA degree from Running Start at Spokane Falls Community College and her diploma from Lewis and Clark High School. Chelsea McLuhan. Chelsea? And another Washington State Principal Scholars Program recipient, David McNeil. Congratulations, all of you. See you on Sunday.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Frazier. I just want you to know it's been a wonderful 4 years. I've enjoyed knowing and working with a lot of you, and you will be sorely missed next year. Starting with MG to SE, here are the recognitions and awards. Mackenzie Momini. Mackenzie is being awarded a National Merit Scholarship Program Letter of Commendation. She is also receiving a Washington Scholar Recognition Award. And along with that, the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Jacob Mauser. Jacob is being awarded the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Jennifer Michaelbust, the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Michael Nade, the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Sabina Knoll is being awarded the National Merit Scholarship Program Letter of Commendation. Grant Oakley. Grant is being awarded the National Merit Scholarship Program Certificate of Merit, and also the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Matthew Phillips. Matthew is being awarded the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence, plus 3 scholarships to Ohio University. The first is the Gateway Ohio Scholarship. The next is the Gateway Ohio Trustee University Award. And the last one is the Tyler Potter Ohio Martin and Roth University Scholarship. So is he here? Okay. The next is Alex Russell, awarded the National Merit Scholarship Program Letter of Commendation. And the last is Mackenzie Schnell, the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Jones, and it truly has been an honor to work with all of my class of 2010 as well as the rest of you. My first student being recognized is Emmett Stackelberg, and he is receiving the Letter of Commendation from the National Merit Scholarship Program, as well as the Washington State Principal Scholars Program. Michael Thomas, with a very interesting t-shirt on today, too. Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Kirsten Utzi. Kirsten is receiving from Carroll College being recognized a Presidential Award of $11,500 as well as a 4-year scholarship award for $46,000. Sonia, are you here? Is receiving the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Katie White is also receiving the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Excellence. Chloe Yates is also receiving the Washington State Principal Scholars Program Award for Academic Excellence. Jordan Yazzie. Is Jordan here? I just want to tell you about this. He is receiving a scholarship through the Confederated Tribes and Bands of the Yakama Nation Higher Education. He's receiving a $3,000 academic scholarship.
Okay, to pick back up, I'm pleased to have some members of Pat Pfeiffer's family here. First year that we've done this scholarship, a truly great person. Those of you that did track around here know that. Pat was also my coach back many years ago, back in the days of the leather helmets. Not that bad. This is the plaque and that, and I will let Sally.
Okay. This is amazing. I think I bleed orange and black because I worked at Lewis and Clark for 25 years. Many of you maybe know that, have older brothers and sisters. Not parents, I hope, who have me, but it's possible. Okay, I just want to tell you a little bit about Pat Pfeiffer. We lost Pat this year to pancreatic cancer, and one of the last things he said to me is, you know, I'd really like to set up something for a student who does his or her best in the athletic arena, but also his or her best in the classroom. And he said, I don't want it to be somebody that, you know, is going to go on a full ride scholarship, athletic scholarship to a school. I want it to be somebody who really can use some money and is just a great person. Pat coached for 40 years in Spokane. He took Lewis and Clark girls track to state titles twice, once in 1983 and the last in 2005. And so he said, let's do it at Lewis and Clark, let's do it for a Lewis and Clark student. And I said, okay, sounds good to me. So we got going, and we're pretty excited about this year's recipient because she was actually coached by Pat Pfeiffer. So we're so jazzed, we can't even believe it. So Alyssa wants to say a few words, and then we'd like to award this. Sure. Okay. Is Rochelle Signer here?
As an LC alumni myself, it's great to be back here in the company of Tigers, and it's funny, I went to school with Rochelle's sister, Mary, and I saw Rochelle in the crowd, and I said, I think that's Rochelle. She looks a lot like her sister. That's pretty funny. Anyway, so I hope you all find it's a lifelong camaraderie being part of the LC alumni. In my working life, I find out sometimes that I'm doing business with a fellow LC graduate, and there's always this epiphany of, that's why we work so well together. And then, you know, after a job well done, there's kind of this, we'll turn to each other and be like, yeah, we rocked with Tiger Power. We get all excited. So anyway, the reason why I'm here today is that life is a balancing act. High school especially, when young adults are coming into their own with limitless options before them. There's driving, choosing colleges, school dances, and starting down the path of life. Two of the more time-intensive activities in school are athletics and, of course, academics and schoolwork. Both require an extraordinary amount of time and commitment in order to excel. My dad, Patrick Pfeiffer, believed that sports and studies form a symbiotic relationship with each other. Both require persistence, patience, and hard work. Athletics help to build teamwork and leadership skills that benefit schoolwork in the classroom and help lay the groundwork for values carried throughout life. Rochelle has been able to walk this delicate tightrope, excelling at both athletics and academics while neglecting neither. It gives me great honor to be here with my mom and award the scholarship to a well-rounded, deserving student, of whom my dad would be most proud.
When Pat came back from having cancer surgery, and those of you who were freshmen at the time may have remembered him, we had him all propped up in a chair, and he looked like, you know, Sasquatch or something. We had him all bundled up. And as he was watching Rochelle, he said to me, and then to Stephanie, the head girls track coach now, "Boy, she's gutsy." I needed to tell you that. So we're going to give Rochelle $1,000 to put toward whatever she needs to put toward her schoolwork. Okay?
All right, we're getting to the end of the breakfast, and I know you guys have all been looking forward to the senior slideshow. Before we get started, I'd like to give Andy Wood a round of applause for putting together the video. So sit back and enjoy.
And last but not least, you guys, congratulations. We're so excited for you. Please make sure that you be safe in the coming weeks. Enjoy your graduation. And again, we're just so proud of you. It doesn't seem like it was 4 years ago that you were freshmen. And I know that Spore and I had a lot of you in class, and there are other teachers that are here and counselors. On behalf of all of us, just good job, congratulations, and we wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Have a great afternoon.
Turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Oh, goofballs. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
I know.
That was awkward.